So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chaplin.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Taylor. Anthony does really well to win the ball there. And that's put paid to a promising move.
This is the time you need that pace.
And now the breakaway.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
He's played him through. He's been picked out. Has a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Real chance! Goal! You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
After 22 minutes is number 10.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's got away.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Sancho, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he was quick to react. Morsi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Morsi. Taylor. And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
1 minute added time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
First 45 and we're well
Yeah, you
on
don't
top.
get any points for
Let's
stating
look
the
forward to
obvious,
more to
Peter,
come
but
in the second
thankfully
half.
this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Some resolute defending there. Tuanzebe, who does have an assist to his name. Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Tuanzebe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's there to clear it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
649.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Bruno Fernandes. Brilliantly cut out. Hutchinson. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's got the beating of his man. Now the finish! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Number
Ipswich
19.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab
Bruno Fernandes! They want to be quick to in for the pieces! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Coming on to replace him is...
Looking for the runner.
8.
Can he latch on to this? And they've got rid.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Taylor turns back here, probably the best option.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Driving forward. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, terrible pass. Bruno Fernandes, and the finish! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be,
So there it
and
is,
they're all
everyone.
square.
It's finished all
Bruno
square.
Fernandes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the...